We begin with the third chapter in the book, which is the second chapter. We'll take up how a state government works. Now, the working at the center level is known as the parliament. Now, the states, there are various states, and in each state we have either two houses or a single house, and how the government works in these houses. We'll see the working. Now, first is, who is an MLA? India has 29 states, and each state has a legislative assembly. Besides two union territories, Puducherry and Delhi also have assemblies. Each state is divided into different areas or constituencies. One representative is elected from each constituency and becomes a member of the legislative assembly. Candidates who stand and get elected in an assembly election are from different political parties. So in this first paragraph, they are telling you that nearly in all the states of India, we have legislative assemblies, and then the two exceptions, Puducherry and Delhi, they are the union territories, still they have the legislative assembly, and they work, and their areas are the various constituencies into which the state is divided. Now, each constituency or each area has one representative who is elected by a proper election procedure, and he becomes the member of the legislative assembly. That means MLA stands for member of the legislative assembly. So now whichever candidate is standing in that particular constituency, to whichever political party he belongs to, once he wins over the election, he becomes the MLA, that is member of the legislative assembly. And then that particular political party, if it gains the major votes, then it is set up to form a government. How is a government formed in a state? Elected MLAs belong to different political parties. If more than half of the elected MLAs belong to a single party, the party is said to be in majority. The leader of the majority party is appointed by the governor as the chief minister of the state. He submits a list of council of ministers to the governor. The ministers are also appointed by the governor. Except the majority party, which forms the government, other parties are called opposition parties. Now, for example, here they have given you the assembly constituencies of Himachal Pradesh. That means this is Himachal Pradesh on a map, political map, and the various constituencies are these subdivided areas. Now, in these particular constituencies, supposing there are 68 seats, that means 68 areas into which the whole state is divided. Then in each constituency, supposing the elections are held, the members of various parties contest elections in each area. Now, supposing in this area particularly, a particular party A won the seat, so does the party A here also, and maybe majority of votes have been won by party A members. That means those are the ones who will be forming the government and will be having the chief minister from that particular party, and the MLAs belonging to the single party who are in majority will come together, club in together, and they form a ruling governing party when the governor, the head of the state, appoints the chief minister. That means, like in Uttar Pradesh, now we know that Yogi ji is the chief minister. That means BJP has the majority of votes. The number of constituencies in Uttar Pradesh, majority of them are occupied by the MLAs of BJP. That means members of the legislative assembly belong to which party? The winning party, the Bharatiya Janata Party. So in this way, the governor appoints them, and they come and form the ruling party in a particular state. And the other people who do not score so many votes as the winning party, they form the opposition. Opposition means the opposite party. They become the opposition. Now see this. a particular constituency with 68 seats here is given, out of which this party INC, that means Indian National Congress, has secured 23 seats, BJP is 42, other political parties 1, independents have scored 2 seats. Now we know that out of 68, 42 seats have been taken by BJP constituency. Now, the various constituencies, there are 68, and out of those 68, 42 constituencies have the members who are elected from BJP. That means the ruling party would be BJP, because more than half of the majority is there. And then these three parties will form the opposition. Whatever I have explained is what is written in this paragraph. You all are supposed to read it till here and see if you have understood what I have explained till here. We move further. In order to gain majority in the elections, a political party needed to win more than 34 seats. So from the electoral results, we find that the Bharatiya Janata Party was the only political party which had won more than 34 seats. It had 42 MLAs elected by the public, hence it formed the ruling party. As an Indian National Congress, INC was the next largest party with 23 MLAs. It was the main opposition party. There were other parties in the opposition, including those who had been elected as independent candidates. The MLAs of the majority party, the BJP, elected Mr. Prem Kumar Dhumal as their leader. He was appointed chief minister by the governor. He gave a list of those MLAs to governor whom he wanted to become ministers. The governor appointed those MLAs as ministers. Please make the changes. The latest is that present chief minister of Himachal Pradesh is Mr. Jai Ram Thakur, and he is from the BJP. The party's name is BJP, and he was elected as the chief minister on 24th December 2017. So in this example which they have given you is a little backward. It is now replaced by the latest. Mr. Jai Ram Thakur is the present chief minister. He was appointed by the governor as the chief minister of Himachal Pradesh, and the chief minister works with his members, MLAs, and the people who work under him are called the Council of Ministers. Then sometimes none of the political parties is able to win a majority of seats. In such a case, it obtains support of one or more than one party. They combine to form the majority in the House. A government thus formed is called a coalition government. Now, in this present case, we know that Bharatiya Janata Party scored 42 votes. That means it had clear majority. 68, if you divide it, half of 68 would be 34. So half of 68 is 34, and here BJP has scored 42 seats. So this is a clear winning party. But then at times there are situations then no particular party gets more than half or half votes. So in that case, the party with majority votes has a right that it could form a coalition government. That means it can ask help from the other parties who have not scored well to join them and form a government. When two or more parties combine together to form a ruling party, that is called a coalition government. That means Mili Juli Sarkar.